Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Aquarius reading. The new moon in Aquarius is on the 9th of February, and I have laid out the African, the Tarot of the Divine in the past, present, and future reading. I'll integrate 3 oracle decks along the way. I am doing personal readings, and information for that is in the description box below. I additionally am giving away a free reading on or about the 1st of each month, and that's based on my selections from the comments and the donations that I received previously. So thank you to all of you who have been participating in that. I moreover appreciate your presence here beyond all else. This is what makes, this is the essential key to being able to do what I do. So thank you for that in advance. Taurus, let's get going with your overall energy for the month of February, the new moon energy, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is really resonating for me with your strongest sense of passion, comfort, and compassion for others. You are deep in a healing process for yourself. You're in a release of your flow of energy. You're allowing yourself to experience your emotions, name them, and allow them to be to heal those areas in your life where you feel less whole or less complete. You're honoring and allowing yourself to receive all the love from the universe, rewards that you have earned, allowing yourself to receive, for many of you who are natural caretakers, natural providers, and have seen your role as being strong and thus the one most eligible, most qualified to take care of others. You're really sitting back and receiving the rewards of that caretaking and of allowing yourself, opening your heart to receive the love, the attention, the energy from others as you, beyond what you deserve. This is taking you to a place of healing. In the present, we have the 6 of Wands, in the past, the Page of Pentacles, and in the future, the 7 of Swords. So a lot of your ability to receive the attention, the rewards of the efforts that you continuously make, particularly in the present. For many of you, this is in your job, on behalf of the efforts for a team or a community. For others, you are accepting your role as a team member, recognizing that you are equal, no better, no less than others who participate. This is particularly coming through for you, those of you that have felt yourself to be some kind of an underdog, somehow lacking in the attention, the receipt, or the recognition that you've been deserving based on your efforts. Instead, you are being seen and elevated. You are allowing yourself to accept the rewards that you've earned, knowing that they're not favors, that you're not getting away with anything, but that you have earned this attention, this recognition, these special compensations, and so that you do not feel guilty or that you're getting away with something, which is something that I'm sensing from you, but instead that you've already done the work to do this. You're only now receiving the recognition for that. And this is really powerful as a way of validating your ability to step back and receive rewards, to equalize, balance your relationships so that your efforts are compensated for. You receive the attention and reward for the efforts you make. rather than the sense that you always must be striving, working, doing. You can never relax on the efforts you've made. Your time now is to receive. And this is, again, just confirmed by the cards that you are always open to doing things in a new way, always recognizing that in order to get something, you have to make the effort to receive it, always willing to roll up your sleeves and do the work. But even more so now, recognizing that there's a new way, not just to do the work, but to live. And part of that living that you're allowing yourself to open up to is a sense that with effort, even past effort, comes reward, comes rest, comes benefit. And you are opening up yourself to this more balanced idea of rest, relaxation, appreciation, being appreciated, being seen. In the future, you also have learned that when you are pursuing new ideas, new ways of doing things, this can be threatening to others. You're recognizing the value of your ideas and asking for the help that you believe you are requiring, that you deserve. And you are understanding that the negative feedback, the sabotage of others, the negative criticism, or any way that you are being demeaned or undermined is simply the fear response of others that don't have your talents or skills, don't recognize the value of your ideas. And because you do, you no longer invest in second guessing yourself about what you're doing or what you expect. And this is also liberating you because you're now, in a way, being confirmed that you're doing something important because others are blocking you. They're attempting to block you, but their disregard of you, their unkind response is no longer stopping you from pursuing the assistance you need and what you know to be a valuable, powerful idea. You're accepting that others are not all others can go where you are going, and nor do they need to, but they certainly are no longer being permitted to hold you back, to stop you from going there. I'm going to pull out a Soul's Journey Oracle card, Taurus, and ask that if you're resonating with this reading so far, that you like my channel, that you share this video with someone who may find it useful or enjoyable, that you comment below, and that you subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled the card Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And that even includes the haters among your detractors, that there's something good out of it if it's simply the validation that what you're doing is important and is right for you, and that you will receive the recognition and compensation even if it doesn't come from those individuals. And I'm pulling an oracle from the flora and fauna of Africa, and I pulled the giant snail. And the plant associated with that is chicory plant, which is usually added to coffee in the homeland of many of us, you coffee lovers. And the key word is momentum. Move along your own path at your own pace. Use your time wisely and you will accomplish your goals with divine timing. So yeah, despite our cultural appreciation of the snail as a slowpoke, this is actually describing a different sense of momentum that is moving you forward as you release old patterns, you release old fears, and that is allowing you to release the things that are holding you back. Even if you're not moving procedurally forward in an obvious way, by releasing these things that are not working to your benefit, that are detracting from your effort, that are causing you to second guess yourself, you're actually gaining a kind of momentum. The Six of Wands in the present is being clarified by the Five of Coins and the Hanged Man. So indeed, this whole sense of I can only have love if I don't have money. I can only have money if I don't have love. That I can only have some things, other good things are for other people. This idea that you have been labeled in a certain way and you've internalized that label, whatever it is that limits your activity, that limits your pursuit of the things that you desire, something you are changing. You're reevaluating that. You're looking at the old stories of something like as sad as The Little Match Girl, which is one of the saddest fairy tales I've ever read. And just as a note, The Little Match Girl has been rewritten in a new, more empowering way by contemporary novelists. So if you're interested, that may be something important for you. But it is, in fact, challenging this idea that a poor girl can work to her best effort and only get so far. In fact, they can't make it. And you are dissembling these illusions within yourself, these false ideas and beliefs within yourself in order to adjust your perspective so that you can gain the proper perspective on the opportunities for abundance in your life. You can maximize the opportunities by recognizing them in your life, even if they come in the form of hardship, of challenges, recognizing that within each experience are those nuggets of gold, those lessons, those gifts that empower us to do things anyway. In the past, the Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card. These cards together are really speaking again to this idea of momentum, that by pulling in and looking for answers within who you are, by pursuing your own mentors, your own teachers, the things you've learned, the lessons you're spiritually attuned to, you have actually gained the favor of the universe by showing your willingness to do what is best for you. And that is a kind of positive karma that releases opportunities into your space so that you can recognize a chance to build real success in your life. And some of that is this joining up, recognizing that you are like others, that you are no less gifted than others. For many of the Tauruses that I'm speaking to, in many ways that you are entirely gifted, but that for each of us, the universe gives us strengths and weaknesses, and that your weaknesses don't make you ineligible to be happy or successful. In the future, the Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Two of Coins and the Queen of Swords. There's a very similar message coming from towards those of you that are very gifted, and some of the way in which you are now understanding how to challenge the passions, the talents and the gifts that you have, a greater understanding of your strengths and weaknesses through the successful employment of strategy. And strategy means that you can be dispassionate about your goals and resources. You can take your passions, your strong feelings, your sense of righteous indignation or of anger, frustration, when people are attempting to undermine you, to cut you down, to be unconstructively critical of you. You're taking the passion, the feelings of outrage, disgust or horror, unfairness out of your movements, out of your strategies. You're looking from a higher vantage point at what you have and where you're going, what tools you have, what resources you need, who you need to connect with, as a way of opening up the possibilities of challenging your own assumptions about the way those things should be, the way people should respond to you. Everyone isn't going to love what you do. Some people only say they don't love it because they don't understand it. There will always be those that are envious, perhaps, and jealous of your efforts. That does not require your emotional investment. Instead, by looking from the higher vantage point of what your overall goals are, you can recognize what you have and what you're moving towards in a way that invites conversation, which in many ways are negotiations. Everything's negotiable simply because you can articulate what it is you want and allow others to articulate what they're willing to give in exchange. And entering into relationships on those terms means that you can always be evaluating what's working for you and what you're giving or exchanging, the fairness, the equity in that, rather than a sense of resentment or anger because you're not getting what you believe you deserve. You're learning to get it elsewhere if it isn't coming from where you're expecting it. And this is a huge period of growth and higher consciousness for you, and receiving the love in the form of your own gifts and talents, acknowledging that, releasing all the energies that don't support that. I'm going to finish up this reading, Taurus, with a hummingbird oracle. And I have pulled Bouquets of Blessings. And this card reads, your broken wings are mending. Relax and know that you are receiving a miraculous gift of healing. Thank you so much, Taurus, for this powerful reading. I hope that it is helpful to you. Until next time, namaste.